Welcome everyone in this new lab development video about building an auto battle game. In this video we're going to try out a few things to improve the passing of our units before we dive into more interesting stuff regarding unit stats and abilities. But before we jump ahead, I just wanted to say that I'm sorry for the previous audio recordings, which were quite poor. I didn't quite equalize my sound, and I didn't realize it was so low. So I think it's fixed now. Let me know in the comments if you think it's there are still things to improve. So what do I want to do in this video in particular? Well, that's actually quite easy. If you check out what happens if we do this, units are going to cluster a bit. They are going to have a hard time reaching each other from time to time, and we're just going to improve the range at which they target each other. And we're also going to increase the size of the nav mesh cells, just to check how it behaves. So what does it look like? We want to see the data. We want to see the units because I think ranges are here. They're not here. So I'm guessing we have some kind of AI task that makes them move. I'm just going to check how move to targets, acceptable radius 50. We're gonna put this, we're gonna specify 100. And then we're going to open the project settings. We want to check out navigation system, navigation mesh. Yeah, that's what we want to check out. Cell size, we're going to specify 50. So cells are bigger, which means there are less cells to generate. And if you saw, we had a little pop-up telling us that the nav mesh was being rebuilt. So we just want to check how it behaves now. They're still kind of fighting with each other. I guess we might still have the RVO avoidance activated. Maybe we want to disable that. RVO avoidance, we want to uncheck that. Hit compile, hit save, hit play. And what happens now? These guys are lost. But hey, we're not here for that. It seems like they were kind of less dumb. If you don't like the changes, you can revert them quite easily. You saw what we've just done. So I just wanted to do that real quick because it's gonna matter for the next steps of the project. Just so they don't get stuck too much. I mean, just so they can reach each other. So if I see that too many units are getting stuck like we just saw, I might revert that settings. Actually, I just want to check. 100 cell size, it's rebuilding the navigation, and we're just gonna make another changes. We're gonna move them like this, just so they rebuild each other. And we're also going to say that units are actually going to move to 150 radius. And I'm wondering how did they attack? I think that's in the BP units, and maybe that's the other things that bothering us. Maybe the issue here is that the units has some kind of distance check, which we don't want. We don't have a check, so I guess Blackboard base condition is at location acceptable radius. We're gonna put 200 like this. Hit compile and hit play just to check out what's going on. So these numbers, it might lead to some weird stuff, but we don't care. I mean, people hitting each other from pretty far. So They stopped, but they do not attack. That means we have something else going on here that prevents them from attacking. Go to state fighting. When it's fighting, is actually gonna waiting, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's not. Yeah, it's waiting. So I'm guessing that we have some kind of logic in the combat units. I'm sorry, I forgot how we set things up. Start attack loop, trigger attack, deal damage. We're not moving. We're fighting. When we fight, we do this. We're triggering the attack, so we should see this, which means we actually never reached that state. Is that location? We're gonna specify 200 because and in here we're gonna let this to 50. We're gonna move to 100. Oh yeah. That's gonna bug. So we're gonna specify 200 here. That's gonna bug because we said to move to 150, so it's gonna stop at 150. So this is never going to be true. This was never going to be true. I think that was our issue. So I got quite a bunch of knights. So that's gonna be for an interesting fight, I guess, which we're gonna look at in here. So they're still moving, but at least they're doing something. Yeah, they're all doing something. And they're happy about this, apparently. So we won because we had so many knights. So yeah, it's not clean. We can see units are still can stack with each other, but they're always moving. They're most of the time they are attacking. So I guess we're gonna be cool with this. So it's going to wrap up that video. Hope you guys enjoyed it and hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.